If it ain't about money, my mother, my brother, my sister, my youngin', no squares in a circle of niggas I run with his VC. You see what I'm saying? Master this game is supply and demand. Cause when you the man,
it's about right. I got the one and only B.I.G. to the motherfucking bag in the building, man. What's the word, gang? How you feeling, homie?
You know it, B.I.G. to the bag. You heard of me? We back, man. We back. You know?
Another banger.
Another one.
Another
one.
Man,
shit for the folks.
We got some interesting shit to talk about today. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This shit gonna be kind of, it's gonna be one of the ones. So, bro, honestly, like, we was just talking about this shit a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you see, women are not having children as much as like any other generation.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just makes me wonder, like, why? Like, is it because that, women are, wiser now versus like previous generations and, they're more focused on themselves?
Yeah.
Or like, is it just because they don't like have a lot of faith in their partner? You know what I mean? Like, or is it just like, motherfuckers is just like not living up to expectations? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, because back in the day, that was kind of the thing to do. You know what I mean? Like, you find a fucking husband. You know what I mean?
Kids,
you have a family.
And happily ever after.
Yeah, the white picket fence. You know what I mean? Like, that was like the dream. Yeah. But like now, like, that shit cooked. You feel me?
Like, long gone.
Well, yeah. What you think, bro? Like, what you think, bro?
Nah, so it's. I think it's at the point like it's 50-50. I think women are also like they're getting wiser and more protective over their bodies and their peace.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They're not rushing as much as we were like back in the day.
Hell yeah,
people were back in the day. Like back in the day, I felt like that was like the standard. Like, boom, you do this, you do that. All right, you're gonna have a kid, you're gonna have a family. By this age, boom, that's green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nowadays, I think women are starting to like get their careers and like taking that step forward as the equal. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it was probably more so like
the man gonna be the head of the house.
Yeah, like it's the man's gonna work and the woman's not. Like,
yeah, she's taking care of the kids.
Yeah, you're at the house. Granted, you do still have some women that believe in that, some men that believe it should be that way. But I think women now have just taken a step forward to where they're just like, I'm not going to depend on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm going to make sure, regardless or not, like I got my career going, you know what I mean? And they're pushing forward versus, stopping and doing it like the traditional way.
The traditional way is cooked.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over for
Oh, shit. Damn, bro. That's tough, though. So, like, for those that like want kids, want a family, and obviously like we're seeing like that's not like happening a lot lately. Is it just makes me think, okay, like we was talking about the Kalani shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shorty went and had a baby with her best friend.
Yeah.
She went and had a baby with her best friend. So like, bro, that makes me think like, okay, boom, like, is that better than having a relationship and having a baby?
I feel like that's like, I don't know how many like people who done that, personally, but I feel like that's like very beneficial. It could be very beneficial.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's someone you're hella cool with.
Yeah.
Someone like you trust already. Like you know what I mean? You guys is loyal to each other already. Like 9 times out of 10, when you have like a close best friend on like the opposite sex, you guys do everything together anyway, but have sex, right?
Yeah.
Like that's like how close you guys are. Like you know what I mean?
And you enjoy it though. Yeah, like you spend the time with your friends.
You feel
me?
What I mean? They're
like,
either the female version of you, you're the male version of them. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
You guys have that like close knit relationship. So I think honestly it would be a safer, like you know what I mean, resolution to it because we can both agree that we're about to start that. Like we're not saying we're about to be married and go down that path. That could get ugly. The relationship, if we was getting in a relationship and that type of shit, that can get ugly. You know what I mean? But if we're making this a family thing, like we can raise a kid, you know what I mean, together. I trust you, you trust me. I'm loyal to you, you loyal to me. Like we know, like if anything was to happen to me, I know like my child would be good with you, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'd be a more successful rate You know what I mean? Like for real. Like, because at the end of the day, I mean, 9 times 10, you're looking for your best friend and your partner anyway. So why not let your co-parent, you know what I mean, be your best friend?
I just
Like it's an option. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, but
bro, I just think about it like what does that fucking look like though? You know what I mean? Like how do you live together? Are you gonna like smash your best friend?
Yeah. Now that's the tough part. Like, because I mean, there is ways where you guys don't even have to have like, say, like we done heard people like get an egg from their best friend, you know what I mean, or you get the sperm from her best friend, you know what I mean, and they can make a baby, you know what I mean, scientifically, right? And you guys never have to cross that boundary, you know, but it's gonna be half of me, half of you. It's still us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you can do it the traditional way and, you know, get the boost rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, and that probably more is like, that could probably more like affect the whole keeping it, you know, on a parent tip. But if you guys are going in knowing exactly what we're doing this for, then you should be straight. Like, we're grown at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm saying you're doing this as a grown up, like after, like,
bro. If you smash your best friend, bro, that fucks up the relationship. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro.
You can.
No.
I'm saying you can if we were both going in knowing like this is what we're doing it for. I'm not saying like we're just about to be out here like practicing, like we're just gonna be fucking until we have a kid. Like, no, that's crazy. Like, nigga, what? And you can start to get emotionally attached. You know what I mean? All types of shit start to change. You know what I'm saying? But we're going into this. Boom. We have a kid together. I mean, shit, we might as well just be, you know what I mean? We're not going to be like, oh, you come to my house, then you go to her house, like back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you should have that. You should have a talk with your best friend.
Yeah,
like, you guys should lay out like the pros and cons of what it would be. You know what I mean? Like,
I think the only pros to it though is like, you know, because in relationships it gets like the emotions are so how do you say that shit? Like you know, it's a lot of emotions involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have like expectations for like the different roles. You know what I mean? In one household kind of thing. So I feel like if you're best friends, like saying you don't live together or some shit like that, it may work out a little bit better because like you don't have as many expectations. You know what I mean? Like everything was planned already. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily like yeah, we doing it together, but like that doesn't like you can fuck around and have like a whole different girlfriend or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you'll have your whole own life. It just makes it so complicated though. Like, oh no, bro, this is a very sticky situation.
It is. But it's also
so many
I feel
questions.
like going back to the Kehlani thing, like she had one with who she called at the time like her closest friend, right? And or closest male friend, and she also took full custody though. But that's in the situation of a superstar versus a regular person. You know what I mean? So it's like that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not like he's not around. Like she don't allow him to be a father.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Like they still are able to co-parent. You know what I mean? Now I don't know what their situation is today.
Right.
You know how successful it is. You know, because at some point, maybe that whole she got the kid all the time that start to affect you. Like, damn, you a superstar and you get the kid.
Yeah.
Like I'm at the crib. Like, you know, I ain't doing nothing.
I ain't got shit.
Like, you know, you can start feeling like a deadbeat at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it can get messy like that. But I think we've, at least me personally, and I know like a few people out there also, like you've said like one time or two, like at this age, if I don't have a kid by this age, I'm gonna have it with this person. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
What? For real?
I used to like, and it would be like one of my homegirls. I'd be like, bro, if we both don't have kids by like 35,
you said, fuck it, we gonna do it together?
Get together, like,
bro. What?
we have, because it's just like we have an understanding. Like, yeah, at the end of the day, you still want your legacy to live on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's like I'm not about to sit here and I'm not about to be that damn 60-year-old dad, 60-year-old dad pulling up to elementary, picking up my kid. Like, no, sir. Like, who granddaddy is this? No.
That's my daddy.
That's his daddy.
Oh,
no,
man.
I did pappy.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So it's like I think it'd be just in a co-parenting aspect, I think it'd be better off if your best friend was the parent of your kid. You know what I'm saying? In a co-parenting aspect. Now, I'm not saying relationship aspect. I'm not saying, you know what I mean, that type of way. No, because there's a lot of shit that can get, you know what I mean, mixed into that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like you said, there's a lot of emotions that get involved with all of that stuff. You know what I mean? But just as an understanding, as someone I would trust to be the parent of my child, would be that person.
I mean, honestly, bro, I can't even be mad at the idea.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
It does make sense because, like, in reality, like, you want to marry your best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So am I, like, you know what I mean?
let us know what y'all
Yeah,
think in
let me-
those comments, bro.
Facts. Could you or should you be able to, like, would you see yourself having a kid with your best friend? Yes or no? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then list some of the pros and cons in the comments. Let us know, like, what y'all really think. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because, I can see you can see it both ways, But you guys have to have that conversation, have to have that understanding way before you start to talk about, like, let's have a kid and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just be like, hey, let's have a kid.
Yeah,
no, nigga.
it's
Like,
so much
it
to
has
communicate about.
Yeah,
you
like,
know,
you guys have to be like, you know what I mean?
Where's
On the
it gonna
same page,
live?
like, eye level
Like,
with the shit.
yeah.
Like,
What the fuck? Though?
Yeah.
That's a crazy, like, bro. I don't know, man. That's insane. That's
it's
insane.
crazy. But sometimes crazy is what's needed.
It's no, to me though, it's like wild because like how much we change from what used to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that would never be a thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Ever. And it's like it'd be frowned upon to like even like probably get pregnant by someone you're not even married to type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah. They
like-
definitely, especially if you want to take it back in the days.
yeah, man.
Marriage, didn't have kids, like all
Yeah.
that,
Like it used to be completely different, but I don't know. Times have changed, brother.
But I think if you guys are like, if you're both at that level,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and you can build that understanding,
Why not?
why not?
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Now, if your goal is to, be married and have a big family and live happily ever after, then
That
that's
ain't
a whole
gonna
different
work.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just one and done though. One and done might be a good option to choose the best friend.
If you're going one and done, that means you only wanted one kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Say your first one, you had twins.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, you know what I
Damn.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the way I think, like, if I got two kids, bro, I'm gonna have a third one in case one of them lose each other. That way, they're not the only ones here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like it'd just be selfish to, like, you know what I mean? Stop right there, like, because if one, God forbid, something happens to him,
Yeah.
now he's the only one.
Nah, he
He
solo
got nobody
dolo.
to follow him.
Yeah.
So, maybe we build a little village.
Ah man.
We can
that's
go. We
crazy.
can go back to back.
Yeah.
Like it just changes. It just depends on your situation. How comfortable you and your best friend are. You know what I mean? It's a crazy conversation,
It's wild.
but
bro. Hey, so bro, you said 35 though. Like that's like a safe
that's
number.
it. That's what I was saying back then. And
Yeah.
I only say that because my brother was saying that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we'll get 35.
Yeah.
If I did that, you know what I mean?
Come on though.
Like, so I was just like, yeah, fuck it. 35 is the number. But then, like, the more and more I be thinking, I'll be like, why wait till 35? You know how many motherfuckers, like, just personally you can lose before you get to 35?
True.
And
Very true.
now it's just like, damn, none of y'all gonna be able to meet my kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's about, leaving your legacy, you know what I mean? Leaving something behind, building something for that child. So it's like, if I was with my best friend, I know in reality, it's going to be a great parenting experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what you would think before the kid get here. But the kid get here, the game changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Game was tied, you know what I mean?
Now it's
before
like,
the kid got here.
Fuck.
The kid get here, you down 20.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
You
damn.
got to figure it out. Now you play catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I feel like only okay, so even if you choose to have a baby with your best friend, though, it's like at some point it's that your best friend is that girl is gonna kind of be your girlfriend. right or wrong, because like you still gonna have to be there. You still gonna have to kind of take care of her a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to like care for her in some type of way. Yeah. So like the emotion, it's just like, where's the line?
I think the biggest thing like is what do you call it? Like you know what I mean? Like because technically she's not your wife, she's not your girlfriend. She's mother. She's gonna be the mother of your child, but she's not mama. Like you. Yeah, you can't say that because that's it's more than that too.
Exactly.
Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do you call that?
That's just my best friend.
Like that's just my best friend who happens to be the co-parent.
It's my co-parent.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, your best friend, they know you who you really are.
Yeah.
Inside and out. Like they know everything. Like so you can't pull no fast one on them. Like they like, nigga, I know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On a friend level.
On a friend level.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? But it's like they're also the person you tell your shit to.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can find in, you know what I'm saying? And that's like so it just I guess it really just depends on that friendship too. Like I'm not saying like just because it's a girl that's hella cute and you like
yeah.
She's the homegirl, she put you in the friend zone. You're like, oh, we're gonna have a kid. Yeah. Like, no, nigga, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like if it's someone like you truly like have a genuine built friendship, you know what I mean, on the basis of just straight friendship.
Yeah.
And y'all both just agree like, let's do this together. You know, who knows? It could go happily ever after. And you guys do become a big ass family, and that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it could just you be really good co-parents and like you know what I mean. The kid's still happy. You know what I mean? Y'all are happy. Y'all had a child. You know what I mean? Or it's nigga the shit with the shit.
With the shit. That's what's up. Like let's talk about the cause real quick, bro. Because like, bro, it could go to shit. Yeah. Then, like, what does that look like? Because like now you have brought a child into the mix.
Yeah. And the only reason I say it's a nice option because you also have you got people who have fucking surrogates.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like,
they don't even like
someone else is carrying your kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I mean that's not you telling your baby dad or the father of your child to go fuck that person. You know, you do it scientifically too.
Yeah.
You know, and mentally, you know that's not yours.
Right. You know.
That's why sometimes surrogates is like it's hard for them to detach.
Yeah.
You know, like you've heard the horror stories like where they're just like, it's my baby.
Man,
technically it is.
It is your baby.
Like, you know
but
what I mean?
like
some people aren't capable of having kids, so maybe you do that favor. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like, it's so many different like when you start getting like it really gets spicy.
It
like,
gets spicy.
It gets spicy, bro.
Man, look, that's crazy, bro. Hey, man, let us know what y'all think in the motherfucking comments, man.
Talk to us, man.
Hey, man, we gonna go ahead to there, bro. It's your boy Josie 202 in the motherfucking building, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We love all of y'all. We love all the comments and likes and shares. Man, go ahead, turn on the post notifications, man. To my right, I got the one and only B.I.G. to Bang in the building, man. What's up, man?
B.I.G. to the Bang, man. Look. Hey, you heard me.
Man, we out here, bro. Tap in, bro.